Assalamualaikum everyone, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to Mathematics, and today we are going to do a revision class on chapter 7, which actually based on LCM and HCF and prime numbers and composite numbers, something like this. Okay, I want to give you one question. The first question you can see over here is, what is the prime number? What is a prime number? A prime number is the number which is having only two factors, one and itself. One and itself is called a prime number. Okay, why one is not a prime number? Basically, you can see the answer over here. Basically, one is actually, if you break down one, then it comes like 1 into 1. When there is 1 into 1, that means same number, we only count for one time. So basically 1 is having only one factor. This is why we don't count 1 as a prime factor. Okay, now the third number question you can see over here. What is prime factor? The prime factor, a prime factor is a prime number. Okay, prime factor is a prime number. The fourth number question you can see is, what are the prime factors of 30? What are the prime factors of 30? Now how to do that one? We can just do the prime factorization for 30. You can see I am going to divide 30 with 2. 2 is a prime factor, so just going with 2 and writing down 15 over here. Now 2 cannot divide 15, so I am going forward to the number 3, and it is actually 5. The question is 5. So you can see, if 5 cannot be divided with anything else. Okay, 2, 3 and 5, all of them are prime factors, okay, or prime numbers, and we have done the prime factorization over here. So we can write down 2, 3, 5, or you can write down just 2, 3 and 5. Okay, or you can write down 2, 3. The prime factors of 30 is 2, 3 and 5. Especially I will ask you to make it short and simple and much more to the point kind of question. Okay, so you don't have to get little bit confused around math. The 5 number question here is, how many factors can be found in 1? Already I have told you that 1 into 1, if you break down 1, then we got only 1 into 1. So the answer is only one factor can be found in 1. And there is a 6th number question. It's pretty simple. You can see over here that what does LCM stands for? LCM stands for the lowest common multiples. Okay, and what is the full form of HCF? You can see over here also, highest common factor. Highest common factors is stand for HCF. Okay, now the another question, number 8, I want to talk about is, every number is a dash of its own. Every single number is dash of its own. The word should be put in the blank is what? Actually, every number is a factor of its own. If you are talking about 2, then 2 into 1. 2 is a factor of 2. Correct. If you break down, I want to talk about 15. 15 ones are 15, and 15 3 5s are 15. On that time you can see that 15 is already one factor of itself, 15. Okay, so we can say that factor will be in the gap of that question. The next question is, the number which is more than 2 factors, which has more than 2 factors is called what? It calls a composite number. The number which is having 2 factor is actually one in itself and is actually a prime number, but the number which is having more than 2 factor is called a composite number. Already you know that, isn't it, from the book I have taught you earlier. Number 10. The number which have only two measures like 1 and itself are called numbers. Okay, this is one kind of another form of question, what is a prime number? Okay, the answer is prime number. That's it. 11 number, what is the main factor of a factor of a number? Okay, what is the main feature? What is the main feature of a factor of a number? You can see the answer over here. The factor of a number must be either equal or less than a number. How to explain that one? If you are talking about 15 again, I would like to say that if you multiply 1 into 15, then the another time it will be 3 into 5. Okay, so definitely the factors of 15 are not overlapping 15. It's not more than 15. It's definitely equal to 15 or less than 15. The factors are normally what? Normally equal to its own number or less than its own number, but multiples goes in the other way. Multiples are actually more than its numbers. Okay, best, and I use that formula to do the other maths. Remember, I hope that you remember that one. 12 number question, which is the highest factor of a particular number? Okay, the number itself is the highest factor of that number actually itself. Okay, 2 is the highest factor of 2, 15 is the highest factor of 15, as I was talking about the 15 all the time. I adjusted little bit light. I think doing video like making video like this is a little bit hard. Okay, anyway, let's go for the 13 number question. If the digit in ones place of any number is even or 0, the whole number can be divided with which number? Already I have told you that thing. I really can remember that. If any number is having 0 or even number, the last digit, okay, last digit ones place, especially on that time the number can be divided with 2. It's a divisibility rule for 2, right? The 14 number question is, what is the another name for a factor? The another name for a factor is measure. Okay, 15 number question, what is factor? Okay, what is a factor? You can see the answer over here. The numbers by which any other number is divisible individually are known as the factor of that number. Okay, suppose we are talking about 15. If you are talking about the factors, then 15's factors are 1, 3, 5 and 15 itself. Okay, so 1, 5, 15, 1, 3, 5 and 15, all of the number can be divided 15 without any remainder. Okay, this is why they are factors. Okay, so this is why we are writing over here the number which the number by which any other number is divisible individually are known as a factor of a number. Okay, the last few question, a short question I want to talk about is, you can see over here, what is the LCM of 10, 25 and 35? The 17 number question is, what is the HCF of 10, 25 and 35? So first we are going to find out, I am going to do the Euclid method over here. I hope that you understand that part, why I am using Euclid method for LCM and HCF, because I want you to teach both of the way, and which way is easier for you, you have to go that way. I don't want you to do a long maths. Okay, the 18 number question is, what is the HCF of 12, 27 and 54? And 19 number question is, what is the LCM of 3, 10 and 12? So let's see. You can see I have already written down it. I am going to, for LCM, we need to divide at least two numbers, 10, 15, 10, 25 and 35. I want to choose the number 2 first. So 2 can be divided 10 and 25 and so only 10. Okay, but I cannot do that, so I'm going for 3. 3 can be, no, it's not possible. So let's go for 5. It is 2, 5 and 7. And I can see that 2, 7 and 5 all are prime numbers. I cannot divide them with one single number. So what I am going to do, I am just going to find out the LCM, which is 5 into 2 into 5 into 7. You can see 5 2s are 10 and 5 7 are 35. So your answer will be just 350, like this. Okay, 350. You can see that I have tried this one and that one first, then it's little bit easier. The next question was, what is the HCF of this number? And you know that for HCF all of the numbers should be get divided, and you can say that we have done this part over here. And for LCM we take L shape all numbers, but for HCF we only take the divisor part. So our divisor is 5 over here. So HCF is 5. Now this one we are going to do is, let's see, talk about 2 first. This 6, 27 cannot be divided, and 2 and 7. Hopefully I'm correct. Now you can see I have 6, 27, 27, but I have to divide them. At least 2 numbers should get. 2 can be divided this one but not others, so I will go for 3. 2. This one will go 9 and this one will go 9. Again cannot divide with 2, so we'll go for 3. 3 and 3. Oh my god, another time. Because I can divide these 2 digit at least 2 numbers at least, this is why I'm going. Okay, now you can see LCM. We are talking about LCM. I think I made a mistake. I was finding out the LCM. Oh, okay, I'm very sorry about that. I have done LCM, but it should be HCF. Okay, for LCM it will go like this, but for HCF I'm going to cut it down because the question was talking about HCF, not LCM. Okay, so I'm going to write it over here. Sometime I made mistakes sometime, isn't it? It's pretty possible. It's looking ugly though. I'm very sorry, extremely sorry about that. So 2 only divide this one and that one, but HCF we need to divide all of them. So let's go for 3. 3 can be divided this one, that one and that one. Yes, you can see that I have already done that part with dividing with 3. Now with not with 2 we cannot divide all of them. Not with 3, only these 2 can be done. 4, 5, 10 and no more. Okay, so our HCF is actually 3, only the divisor part. Okay, divisor is our HCF. All of the divisors we are going to take, not the question. Okay, now the 19 number question was actually about LCM, which one I actually messed up. LCM, so we are dividing at least this one and that one will go with 2. So going with 2 first, 5 and 6. Now this number, this one and that one can goes with 3 but not with 2, so I'm going with 3. Now the LCM will be, this one and this one is 6, that one is 10. 6 tens are 60. Our answer is 60. So these are the way you are actually going to do your short question answers, and I'm going to do the creative question answer now, so please stay with me. The first question you can see on the screen on your left side. Basically I marked them as A. Okay, 24 and 36 are 2 quantities. Okay, the first question, A number is what does LCM stand for? B is what are the factors of 24 and 36? Find out the HCF of these two number and what is the LCM of given number. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, as they say, the first question was a number, LCM stands for lowest common multiple. The second one we have done is finding out the factors. You can see 24 is equal to, I'm giving equal sign in the each of the starting point because you need them. Okay, 24 is equal to that, 24 is equal to that, 24 is equal to that and that. So this is why don't skip the giving the equal sign. Okay, never ever. And I hope that I don't have to explain that part because you are already knows them. Now the so line, so factors of 24 is this and the factors of 36 is that. Okay, we made the list like this U shape. Already you know about that. We are talking about the U shape and we always follow that U shape formula. Okay, never ever forget that part. Now the C number, they say to find out the HCF. So already we from B we got the factors, correct, all the factors over here, and now we will write down that here the common factors are 1 2 3 4 6 and 12. So HCF is equal to 12, the highest one, isn't it? Very easy math. Okay, what you have to do, at first you have to tell them that from B we got already the factors over here, so the here common factors are this, so the HCF is here. And so line is totally different. If you write down so line, if you writing is so line, then if you write it answer like this, I'll not say anything. Okay, I'll not cut your marks. Now I want you, this actually wins giving me pain anyway. I'm going to do the LCM in a Euclid method, prime factorization kind of what you're saying. And this is, I'm going to divide with both number with 2, so it will be 12 and this one will be 1 and 8. Let me finish that one. Now again this both number are even, so I can go with 2. And I can see that it's not possible for me to divide both of the number with 2, and you know that it's not it's kind of important to divide at least 2 number when we are doing LCM. Okay, so I'm going to with 3 2, and you can see here we have all the numbers 2 2 3 2 3. Okay, we cannot go further, so we have to finish our writing over here. So LCM is 2 into all of the number, 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 3. Okay, all of the number we are writing, but for HCF we will only go for the divisors. But the another thing is what? Another thing is they are supposed to, all of the numbers is supposed to get divided with that number. Okay, here 4 into 3, here 6, this one is 12 into 6, and the last one answer is 12 6 are 72. Okay, so your answer is 72. So I like to do that way because it is little bit easier for you to, you know, long line maths. You don't have to do it, you can do it as a short one, just like this. Just do it. Okay, you don't have to worry about anything else. The second question will be appearing soon in your screen. You can see that the second question is saying that here there are 3 numbers. Okay, 12 18 and 30 are 3 quantities. The what is the HCF stands for? A number question, highest common factors. HCF means highest common factors. B number question, they gave that again. What you have to do, we have to find out the factors of 18 and 30. So you can see that I have break down the 18 and 30 and I have write down those factors of, again in the same method, U-shaped numbering, and we have write down the all of the numbers over here. Okay, you can see that the C number we have to find out the LCM. So I'm going to go going to divide, all of the number are even, so I'm going to do it 2, 6, 9 and 15. Now again I'm trying to do with 2, but only 6 will go divided, so I'm going to moving forward with 3, 2, 3 and 5. Now I cannot divide with anything else, okay, not even 2 numbers, so I'm just going to write down the number. Here 6 into 2 and so 15. 6 into this 2 number I'm going to divide, because I will get 13. 30. 3 6 are 18 and that's 0. So LCM is 180. Your answer is 180. Okay. Try to find out your own way to do this kind of maths, because these are not that hard. And the next question is D number question. That one is, what is the HCF? We are going to find out the HCF now. Okay. I want to tell you one thing about this. 2 is dividing all of the numbers, correct, and 3 is dividing all of the numbers here. Up to this we cannot divide anything else. So if you want to go for HCF, we are going to take only 2 and 3 from here, because they actually divide every single number on this Euclid method. So our HCF will be 6. So I have written down the same thing again, and our HCF will be 2 into 3, which is 6. So HCF equal to 6. This is your answer. Okay, this is the short version with using Euclid method. If you want to do by doing factoring, then you have to go for more detailed writing. I don't want you to go for that detailed writing. I have already given you the link of extra part I have already done. Still, if you need them, please text me so that I can give you the link. Okay. The C number question, actually it was I think it was a bad idea marking them as A, B and C, but here you can see the question. There are 30 boys and 42 girls in grade 4 in Scholarsome Preparatory School. Okay, in suppose, okay, just suppose, it's just a made up math. Okay, you can see over here. Write down the factors of 30 and 42. B number question is, find out the maximum group of number of group which are girls and boys can be distributed equally. C number question, how many boys and how many girls are in each group. Okay, so first of all, we're finding out the HCF, finding out the factors of 30 and 42. You can see over here 30 and 42. I have break them down and write down the factors over here. And again, I want to just remind you, don't forget to give the equal sign. Never forget them. And write down the factors in U shape, so that they will be in serial. Seriously, in serial for you, ready to find out the HCF. For the C number question, we need to find out the group. So to find out the number of group with boys and girls, we need to determine I didn't write it right. Determine HCF of sometime I forget, right? Anyway, these two. And from A, already we have find out the factors from A, so we are just going to use it from A. Factors of 30, this, factors of 42, this. Now we have marked them with a pencil, you can see over here. So HCF, here HCF is 6. So the number of group is 6. Okay, why? I have already explained why we are finding out the HCF when we are finding out the number of group. made with 30 boys and 42 girls. Okay, why? Because the 30 boys can be divided. If you want to divide them into groups, if you want to divide them in one only, then we'll get only 30 groups. Okay, as 30 groups, and 42 definitely we cannot exceed the 30 because already boys are 30. Okay, this is why the number of group will be less than 30 or equal to 30. So less than 30 or equal to 30, we are actually looking for small number, and only small number can be get with HCF, not LCM. LCM gives us the big number and HCF gives us the small number. So HCF is 6, the group number of 6. Okay, and here the C number question, you can see in 6 group, number of boys, it should be boys. Okay, in 6 group the number of boys are 30. In one group definitely will be less, so dividing it and we will get 5. And again for girls we have done the same thing, number gets 7. So in each group there are 5 boys and 7 girls. Okay, this is the answer. The last question I want to talk about is number D, and D is a little bit take out from your book, and previous one also take out from book, little bit changed form. And you can see that it is over here. There are 3 bells. Okay, one is ringing on every 10 minutes, another are ringing in 12 minutes, and last one is ringing on 15 minutes. Okay, 3 bells, 3 timing. Okay, 3 alarms, something like this. But the bells are ringing at 10, 12 and 15 minutes. On the time what will happen, definitely when they will start ringing, they will ring together at a long time period after, isn't it? It's totally possible, because they cannot ring together less than 10 or equal to 10. It's not possible, because the other 2 are ringing in 12 and 15 minutes. So they will definitely go for little bit more timing. So we are looking for big answer. Big answer means LCM. Okay, this is why I write it over here, to determine the time of the bell. A number question. Together we need to find out the LCM of 10, 12 and 15, and you can see I have already write down just in little shape. This number and that number can be divided with 2, because LCM, we are doing LCM. This is why what you have to do, you can see I have already done with pencil. We have to do what? We have to just at least pick up 2 numbers which can be divided with one divisor. Okay, but HCF, all of the numbers should be get divided. Remember that. LCM for only 2 number, at least 2 number, and for HCF all of the numbers should get divided. Okay, now the last one, this over here 2 and 5. Now there are 2 5, so I can divide with this. So you can see LCM is 2 into 3 into 5 into 2. So 3 2s are 6 and 5 2s are 10. 6 and 10 makes 60. All the bell will ring together after 60 minutes. Okay, after 60 minutes. This is the answer. So line, this is the answer. Okay, I have to finish the video as soon as possible, because the time is going up. Now the B number question, they say that if they rank together at 9 a.m. when they will rank together next. So first what we have to say that from A, all the bell ring together after 60 minutes. We are converting the minutes. Remember the time chapter, 60 divided with 60, it convert the time into hour. Okay, so 1 hour. So you can see that, so if they rank together at 9 a.m. then they will rank again at 9 a.m. plus 1 hour, which makes 10 a.m. This is all for today. If you have any question, you can ask me. You know where to get me. Take care. Bye bye. Goodbye. And keep practicing your math.